Hi everybody and welcome back to Charlotte Plans. This is Charlotte and I'm here to give you my week 1 check-in for my February 2021 budget. I filmed this once before on a different camera and it was all blurry, so I'm refilming again, so I've already filled in everything. So first off, I'm going to go through the groceries. I did buy Girl Scout cookies and I bought a lot of Girl Scout cookies because I also was buying some for my mom. And she will be paying me back $20 to $25. I forget how many boxes she bought. But that's why that's kind of high. For me, it's high. I only buy a certain amount of boxes, or 3 kinds, and I buy 2 boxes each. And the other one was a grocery trip for $188.40. So 50 and $188.40 equals $238.40. I have $12 remaining. And like I said, my mom will be paying me back for $20, $25. So that will be added back into my remaining. Next would be household. And I did say I would stop buying household stuff, but then I didn't need. I bought outlet covers, and without having to rewire, I don't deal with electricity. I bought special ones that are just plates that go over the electrical outlets for the kitchen and switches. So that way I have white covers. So that's what the first 3 charges are for at Amazon. And then the last one I bought, what was it? Scrub brushes, looks like an owl over there. Scrubbies and batteries was the other one. And that was the only 2 things. So that totaled $107.55. I am $7.55 over, so I can't spend on household anymore this month. And I didn't say this, but pet food, I haven't spent anything for pet food yet. Next would be restaurants. I haven't spent anything for restaurants either. I'm going to try to avoid doing any restaurants for this month because I am trying to do a no spend. And crafts, I bought some printable weekly kits for the planner, and so I'm good all the way until March or April. So I've bought enough to get me to April. And so $14.88 for that. Miscellaneous, which was over here. I bought a new bowl for my blender because the other one quit working, and I actually had put that on my Christmas wish list, and when my mom tried to buy it for Christmas, it was out of stock, and I went and checked now and it was in stock, so I just went ahead and bought it for myself. So when she's here tomorrow, I'm going to kind of mention it to her and see if she wants to pay me for it, since she did try to get it for me for Christmas. So that's why I just threw it in the miscellaneous, because I'm not sure how much, if she's going to do it. It wasn't something I had planned on, but I went and looked and I saw it was in stock and I was like, okay, I'm just going to get it. Okay, regular bills, $600 for rent, $53.89 for my cell phone. Pest control was $37.89. Car loan was $450. And that gets me up through those 4. Now, the 2 things that are not over here in the weekly check-in were entertainment and personal expenses. So the entertainment was a yearly membership to a boy band. If you know who if you know that big hit, you know who they are. And it's so that I can get discounts on their concerts and other things that happen as well. And I figure $21.50 is really not bad if I can get some discounts or early notices on things. And then the personal expense at H-E-B was that I had to buy some feminine products, so $7.55 for that. And that is the end of my budget. I have covered up my income, so that's why the sticky notes are there, is that I'm covering up my income. I have not received any additional income so far this week. I don't plan on any except for what my mom is going to give me for the Girl Scout cookies. And I know that I need to not spend any more on household, and I don't plan on it, but you know, things can happen. And I may actually take some money from my sinking fund for household and throw it in there, but I only have $100 in my household sinking fund. So I kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I'm going to see if I can float this so far. And right now I'm okay. Let's see. I know I got my electric bill and it was $76.77, and my internet, I thought it would be $153, but for some reason it is $190. It's back to $190, so I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with that. Maybe that it will go down in March. I have to read up on the emails. Natural gas was in the $30 range, and the water was one something. I thought I had written down how much. Not sure where it went to, but I've written down my electric, natural gas, and water. And they haven't come out yet, but for February, electric is $76.77, natural gas is $34.01, and water is $135.84, which is $245.61 total. Now, if I go look to see what I have budgeted over here for them, I have $135 plus 25 plus 130 is $290. So if I take $245 out of $290, I have a remaining $44.39. That $44.39 I am going to throw over here, which is the first time this winter that I'm able to do this, $44.39 over into my summer bill sinking fund. So that way, when it comes to the summer and I have a $200 electric bill, I can pull from here as well as from my regular checking account. But this is kind of like, my bills are much lower in the wintertime, and in the summertime, they are a lot more. So that is what I am planning to do by the end of this month. I plan on doing $44.39 into my summer bills sinking fund. So that way I have it for when the summer bills pop up. And that's one thing that I started when I was working paycheck to paycheck and living paycheck to paycheck, basically. And I had to be able to pay for those really expensive summer bills. And some of those kind of hit me out of nowhere, and I had to pull from my car insurance fund and cover the summer bills until I could actually afford the summer bills again. And I try to keep my thermostat at a reasonable temperature. I mean, it's at 62 right now for the house. And I mean, it's, I think 60 something outside. So the heater hasn't been kicking on at all. And I just, you know, wear a little bit more clothing in the wintertime. In the summertime, it's kind of hard to have it when you're sitting in your house and you're just sweating. So I do keep it a little bit cooler, but it's not as cool as some people that I know. I do still keep mine around 75, 74. So it's cold, but not too cold, because I can't survive in 67. Good Lord, that's too cold. Coming in from 100-something degree weather, that's a shock to your system. Anyways, that is where I stand for the week 1 so far, and I'm going to add my little cheat sheet in here, and I will be back next time with another video. I hope everybody enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. Hit the notification button so you're notified whenever I post another video, which will either be a cleaning video or another one about my budget. I will be back next time, everybody. Bye.